Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to our darkest dungeon. It is actually still that same Saturday as for the Monster Train episodes. I'm a bit bored and I feel like playing some darkest dungeon. So what I've done in the meantime is you'll notice I've spent a ton of cash. Got these guys in for some stress relief and healing, disease removal. And we've got these guys in here for some stress removal. So all of our guys are stress removal. We are going to take a bit of an interesting party comp out. I have upgraded these guys. That is where a large chunk of our money has gone. The last thing I have to do is play around with the trinkets. So firstly, she needs to have these two. Although she is in a battle position, she is also our main healer. So unfortunately for her, she has to be a bit further forward. Get that on there, and then the speed stone. Then we come here. That's and the accuracy I think is best. Yes, that seems perfect. And for this guy at the back, I don't think there's anything we can really give him. Alright, so that's the comp we're going to be running. We're going to hop in quickly. We are not going to the boss fight. We're just going to try and get this trinket for our Crusader. Our Crusader is one of our stronger units. So if we can get some stuff for our Crusader. Look at where we're going. We are going to the ruins. So bleeding and blight. Get some of that. I think that's too many keys. 2 should be fine. We've got the meds. Take that just in case, and then that should be good. Everybody got their trinkets. Yep. So the idea is just to make some cash. When you do take the antiquarian, the lady in the back, a position 4 out on quest, you do receive a ton of cash. Can't remember if it's just money or if you get a bunch of what is it? Explore 90% of rooms. So we'll go this way and then all the way around. If you see that you're going to have a free side, or a side free of combat, it makes sense to go there first. We just have 1 fight and we're going to explore 2 rooms. So in my opinion, definitely worth it coming this way first. And then let's bump this off as well. Combat instance here. So the idea of this comp is she has AoE heals and damage. So either she's constantly going to be in the second position healing, and every now and then she might deal some damage, or she's going to... No, I think that's... So she's healing or damage in this position.
Back to the
in the front here, accuracy 95. We got our very tanky lady. He unfortunately does, or she unfortunately does not deal much damage. So what we're gonna do with her is try and just get a blight on one of these units. The blight is quite strong. And then dash.
Continue the onslaught.
Not bad at all.
Them all.
I think Bola's all we can do. Unfortunately, now the spider will go twice. I think the spider will go twice. That's absolutely fine, no problem. And then this should be the finishing blow.
Another abomination cleansed from our
Okay, so you get
lands.
these when your antiquarian comes along. And your stacks of gold themselves can be higher. I don't think those are good for anything. I don't think any of the interactables in this, I almost called it a biome. This area, this region, this tile set. I don't think any of the interactable objects are any good. As long as we stay above 50, I don't really mind the level that our torches on. I do think I put too much focus on using torches. Interesting hunger tile. But this should be an easy short mission, and then we'll have a look at the time and see where else we might end up going. 50, 50, 60, 70. Interesting that you have the highest, but okay. Let's keep going. Oh, yes. This, I believe, is always just good. Yes. Straight up damage. Okay. I think if you actually interact with it and...
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
I think if you actually interacted with the... Again? That is actually quite worrying. If you interact with it using the holy water, you get a decent buff out of it, I think. Like, I think an even greater buff than it is already. Resist, please. Thank you. Alright. Now, the reason I bought and upgraded her was for this.
Destroyed.
If we can eliminate the start of every fight, her job is to one-hit whatever's in the back line. And then her job is to just destroy whatever's
Another
in
one
the front line. One of the there's generally a weak unit in the front two lines. I think we'll just have vapors again. Yeah, I think we'll just vapors. Get the vape going on that bad boy in the back. It's not that strong. Like if we do find an item that does buff specifically Antiquarian's blight, or just blight in general, or specifically the Antiquarian's blight, then she might become a bit more useful. But other than that, I think this dungeon should be pretty. What needs to do too?
Confidence surges as the enemy
This
crumbles.
dungeon should be fairly fine. Oh, that's just a
Their
BM.
formation
Wow,
is
max roll.
broken.
That's just a BM move
Maintain
right there.
offensive.
Finish them off with the Antiquarian. Yes, so these are. So the reason I decided to do a money run is because after we had an incredibly good run, or raid, dungeon crawl, whatever you'd like to call them, in our previous episode. And so, unfortunately, I knew that there would be quite a lot that we'd have to do after that to deal with their stress, get the different level of units, start getting them upgraded. We still have to upgrade our Crusader's weapons and skills to level 3 because he reached level 3. Oh, that's a pity. And now I'm going to try and do these Antiquarian level 0 or level 1 Antiquarian runs just
Press this
to try
advantage.
and...
Give them no quarter.
Okay. Alright. Just to try and get her, or get our units a bit further up in the level. Just to get our units a bit more spread out, get him max leveled, and heal the guys that were having a tough time.
The
Oh
ground
lord.
quakes.
That was quite intense.
Prodigious size
I honestly didn't think that was gonna, like, as I clicked I'm like, no way, it's not gonna work. Nah. Definitely knew that wasn't gonna work. But that should be it.
As the fiend falls,
But this comp's actually pretty
faint hope
decent.
blossoms.
I'm not gonna lie. So we don't know what's in this room, so I'm going to pop a torch. Some of the fights that do drag out become quite problematic. That is another damage buff, and that shuffled them into absolutely fine positions. Alright, let's try and Iron Swan this Skelly in the back. Okay, Skelly down. Nice dodge. We can either have her Mason try and one-hit this guy, or we can just have her stun this lady so she can't do anything next turn. Let's go for this.
Executed with impunity.
I would rather go for that because he's still in action remaining, and there wasn't a decent chance that we'd kill him. There was just a chance. So I'm actually quite impressed that the result we got there. That was a crit of something that would have been incredible, but alas, the odds of that actually happening are quite slim. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh, no, we can't. I was really hoping we could somehow reach at the back there. The Helene also has bleeding abilities. Some of her alternate abilities are bleeding abilities. And there's also trinkets that specifically buff her bleeding abilities, so that is also a different way that you could, in fact, use her. 1 HP, really? This misses. That would have been quite bleak. So yeah, now we've used her.
These nightmarish
we've
creatures
used
can be
our
felled, they can be beaten.
vessel to do a lot of damage these past few fights. It would have been more intelligence. Yeah, yes. We don't want the book, so we're just going to go this way and then down. It would have been more intelligent or more wise to use... She's done a lot of damage, so it'll be more wise to use her now to do the AoE healing. She does have these healing buffs for us. Her healing is also leveled up to level 2. I quickly did that between the episodes. Just because it took me 15 minutes to get all that stuff down. And you're supposed to use the antiquarian to interact with objects to get these items. So that was quite a misplay on my part. Now we still have to cross. Oh no, we're already here. For some reason I thought we were still back there. Alright, once again, same thing. Iron Swan has to take out one immediately. Now when it is her turn this time, we are just going to keep hitting. Oh, it's unfortunate. We are going to just heal, 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 heal. Maybe we'll get some lucky crits or something. That'd be quite nice. Just to get even more healing done. It's the only heal she can use in that position, but 5 and 6 to everything is incredible. So that is just the power of this party lineup, because we have so many, it's unfortunate, so many different ways of healing multiple units and have strong heals on units. This Antiquarian can also have emboldening vapors. That can also be used as a heal. But let's try the Yelp. It does debuff her damage, unfortunately, but she does have such a gigantic damage buff. If you use her passive or her self-heal. Unfortunately, we constantly have to do that now. That doesn't remove bleeding anymore. Am I imagining that it used to remove bleeding and I'm actually stupid, or did that use to remove bleeding? Quite strange. Just gonna get the slice in there, the nervous stab in on this front unit, and then one in on, never mind. The reason I just went for one on the front unit, the damage debuff does really suck on her, so as soon as I can actually get a swing off with her on the front guy, I want to know that it's probably going to be a kill. Unfortunately, didn't turn out that way. Not much we can do about it, but keep going. Our HP is fine. The problem with this comp is they don't have a way of reducing stress other than critting on heals. But with these heals, you see, we can just keep going and going and going. No stress at all about being able to... Nice. About being able to stay alive. We've definitely got that down. Nice. And then the last guy. One more turn from him and then we're good to go. There isn't really much to commentate on in this episode so far.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
So I can't really see. Shift click. Definitely take that. Use that. And then drop that for these. Open this using this. And we'll have a little look-see. Busts. I will drop this so I can take busts. This is essentially just a treasure run. Ooh, that was close. I honestly thought I walked onto that. That's why I started with an whoop. Let's pump the torch up. Select the antiquarian so the right person is looting. Oh, that's unfortunate. Explore this last room, and then our quest should be done. There we go. We will continue adventuring. We will be greedy. I don't really care what that curio is, to be honest with you. I'd much rather just see what's happening to the side. We might not even go into the room. I might just clear the hall. Try our best to interact with anything that's not terrible like that, and should also be paying
Curious
attention to
is the
traps
trap maker's art.
for sure.
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Let's go in. If it's a fight, I've made a mistake. If it's not, we just leave. And that was the idea of that run. It's just a quick
The shifted
15 minutes.
corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
15 minutes, 8.5k, or 8.8k run. And then just some free XP on some of our major units. That's not too terrible. It's annoying, but it's not too terrible. Just got them all up to level 1.
In time, you
Sorry,
will
took a
know
spoon of
the
water there.
tragic extent of my failings.
So what is next for us? Original, you still need to go to the church, dude. Please. Please, Aleppo.
The campaign
That
can
is
wait.
what. No.
For now, carnage calls.
I keep clicking on the wrong thing. Oh, I just want Aleppo, man. I want to start leveling Aleppo, getting Aleppo ready for us. Okay, let's check these guys by level. Almost everybody is level 1 or 2 or 3. I think I want to do a level 2 run. So let's first decide where we're going. We finally have killed the Necromancer Apprentice. That is an incredibly good item for a ranged highwayman. We have here now. Oh, the dark Hellion item. See, there's the antiquarian item I was talking about earlier, because she has emboldening vapors here, or fortifying vapors. What's this one? Invigorating. So the fortifying vapors that increases the resist and heals for 1. And you can actually stack that up to a stage where it actually deals decent damage. Like I've seen these two run in conjunction quite often. I'll just let them naturally lose their stress. And I want to do a level 2 party. So I like this. And I like this. And we need a frontliner. Still has too much stress. Too much stress. That's a pity. Maybe we'll just do a little level 1 run. Pardon me. And then we'll see what we can do after that. I did enjoy... Yes, I wanted you, but then I saw your stress. Who do you want to take along with this one? Do you want to take one of our level 2s just to get a bit more XP? We can take a flagellant as a front line. Yes, our level 2s can actually work, because we do this. We just need to get him Blackjack. Blackjack should be fine. Shouldn't be too expensive to quickly give these guys a bit of... What am I saying? It's going to be bloody expensive to get these guys a bit of a level up. Okay, these are the ones you're already using, so we don't have to stress about you. We need to get Blackjack over here. Guard Dog is any position. Cry Havoc is only the back position, so we're not going to use that. Whistle, Hound's Harrier is anywhere, and then Hound's Rush is position too. So what we'll swap out, we'll leave these, we'll leave this one, and then Guard Dog I'll just take so we can start using it. So, okay, that's our new little setup for him. And get the Jester in here. Jester should be fine in position 3. I can get Dirk Stab, I think. But it does move him forward and back and forward and back. And it's just... Oh, Battle Ballad. That's an incredible skill. So we'll get rid of the one... Am I losing my mind? It's already correct. What is happening right now? Yes, everything's fine. Why am I? What? Huh? Confused. Much confused face. Much confused face. We will not be using that. What do you actually have equipped right now? You're perfect. Alright, then we're going to go. We're going to say, give me all my trinkets back. I'm going to go to the embark screen so we can see where we're going. Anything is better than sitting around on this dump. You're telling me, dude. A medium bounty hunter. Right, so I don't have a bounty hunter yet, so I'm not going to go and try and grab the item. Okay, here we don't have a choice. It's either an incredibly difficult mission or it's a boss mission. So there we're definitely not going. Medium apprentice. I don't know, we can do this for our little money making runs. But I'd honestly prefer to do a short quickly. Okay, here we have two shorts. What's more important? Disease resist for the Plague Master. Plague Master? What? Plague Doctor. And then Highwayman Buckle. Let's go for the Highwayman Buckle. Nice little short one. Just not going to be too terrible. You can get those going on there. Get the Jester's Lucky Dice. And... I'm pretty sure his attacks are melee. You're still doing Hounds Harry's, which are going to be ranged attacks. Your speed is 4 now. Your speed is 6, 7. We're actually going to take that off. Put this on instead. Give him dodge. And then give him damage. No. Melee accuracy. That's fine. We've nerfed his damage a bit, but it's not the end of the world. Our damage dealer is in the back and front. They're very dispersed what our actual concept for the build is. It's going to be a very strange one. Anything we can add on here? What range skills do you have right now? Melee, buff. Yeah. Okay. So I think we're good. Gonna quickly run through this one. 12. Let's do that. 2 keys. It's the cove, so bleeding is pretty annoying. I think it's just bleeding that's a problem here. And then just eat some food. And I'm going to take that much food again because you saw how many hunger tiles we hit. And we've actually made decent progress. Our cash is pretty much the same, but we have upgraded units in the meantime as well. So in all honesty, not too bad. And now we're going to take this level 2 team. It is an easy mission for a level 2 team. Because it's actually an apprentice mission that's short, so...
These salt-soaked caverns are
should be
with pelagic nightmares.
It's a nice little short
They
one.
must be flushed out.
It's not going to be too bad. Let's get going.
If only treasure could staunch the
Yeah, I don't even have any anecdotes
otherworldly
or
corruption.
ramblings to go down. I've complained about how people treat game developers. And that's just purely from the state of not understanding.
Victory.
Oh lord, this is going to be a tough one. Honestly, I think that's the player. And that is incredibly lucky. Another bleed. Oh, unfortunately this one resisted. Bleed. Damn, another resist? That's unfortunate. I'm not exactly sure if they do actually have a lower chance of bleeding if they're already bleeding. It's probably something I should try and figure out or find out. Yeah, I think that was a decent start to the fight. That thing's probably going to try and heal. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, that's a proper heal. I want one of those guys on my team. Yeah, I'm also struggling with what games to play, really. I would really do want to start a third series, but I'm not exactly sure what. I thought about like going back to Gwent for a bit, maybe start a free-to-play account there. Because I haven't played Gwent in a very long time. But it's not that... It doesn't sound that amazing, to be honest. Gesture is so good for boss fights because of this ability. Oh, it's so good. Anyway, yeah, so I've been having a look around as well. That is unfortunate. If I remember correctly, this is actually like really bad. Yeah, that's really bad.
Their formation
Okay,
is
we've got one
broken.
so far. I've been looking at games to
Maintain the
play, but I
offensive.
can't find anything that like super piques my interest, you know?
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And this is all up to you, bud.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I don't think his Octocestus can actually reach the back. So all is well for our backliner. He really needs to heal himself. This first fight has been pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie.
Inspiration.
This is essentially the
and
bleeding team. Bleed, bleed,
improvement.
bleed. Nice. And then you just need to try and heal yourself.
The wounds of war
Nice.
can be healed.
And then you should be one hit away.
But never
Oh,
hidden.
unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That's fine if they hit him. And dog dude, right? Oh no. Okay, so that's the end of that
The
fight.
onslaught.
I've been having a look around at
Them
games that might
all.
suit me or that I'd like to play on the channel. But I haven't been able to find anything really. Because like we have a ton of games to play and we have no games to play at the exact same time. I think it's very strange. It really is very strange. But hey, I don't really know. Oh, didn't see that.
Watch your step.
There's still booty inside. Okay, you can steal it. That's fine. I drag you guys through hell. Every now and then you can have something that's yours. So I haven't really... Ooh, I don't know what you do with the ship head. What is that called? Bulkhead of the ship. And you know what? I don't know if we're ever going to have more difficult fights than these. So, trying to get this done. Are you kidding me? This is quite unfortunate, I'm not gonna lie. And we get the low roll as also the bleeding won't even kill him if he gets bled. He doesn't even get bled. Whoa. Okay, the bleeding would have killed him. I was wrong. Okay, so what you're telling me is we're in trouble. They can just both guard. I think buffing is the right move there. Dodge. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one.
Press this advantage.
Like, I know we got
Them
that
no
guy, but
quarter.
getting through to the healer while the healer's healing these two and these two are defending the healer. Like that. It's quite annoying, especially if they keep resisting my bleeds. That was a very good heal. Can't really complain about how it's going there. Like, it might be very aggressive right now. Like, we are taking a lot of damage and they are... The RNG's not on our side. We're getting hit hard. It really hurts, but our heals are also landing. And we're also hitting back quite hard. So we should come out of this just fine. The heals are just going to be annoying like that. We can't get the healer because he's guarding the healer. So we're just going to have to beat the ever-living poop out of this guy. But he just doesn't want to bleed.
A singular strike.
Okay, they are bleeding. That is quite good. Let's keep him topped up. And let's reduce some stress. It's not the big testosterone play, but I don't know what else we can really do to try and get the back line taken care of. So we're just gonna keep healing, remove the stress, and then when it's these guys' turn to drop their massive attack. Please bleed, it's such a strong bleed. Oh, are you defending him now? And he's the... Oh my lord. This is what I was afraid of. It's just taking so incredibly long. But I did notice that the war off there, so we could easily nuke that guy. So now they won't heal each other anymore. They should just be quite easy to deal with. I think I'm gonna keep being selfish and keep just using the stress relief when I get the chance to. Because this is a nice little short dungeon, so I wouldn't want to
in a single strike.
have to book people in and spend a lot of cash on that. When I can just use the jester to relieve some stress. Oh,
Surgical precision.
beautiful. And then we'll just pop one of the bandages. We do still have quite a long way to go. No doubt about that. How close are you two? Oh, you're dead. And you? Could possibly do it with this? I forgot. I honestly forgot. Oh no. This is terrible. It's because they gods switch around so often and they can actually guard each other, I think. And it just gets all messy about who's actually going to get... No, okay, that actually worked out fine. I want to keep him low HP so we can open with the sand grenades, whatever this is actually called. Which one's this one? The Hurdy. Valid below. Sand grenade. I was called a valid below. You caught me. The one person that watches this video just caught me. Hope you're having a good laugh. There we go. Our stress went down quite nicely. Our HP looks...
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What was our quest just to do? No.
The light, the promise of safety.
There could still be loot here now. We still have shovels.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
We bought the strong team so they can gain some XP. Well, I guess they gain the same amount of XP no matter where you go, really. Either way, they are gaining the XP. I guess I'm just hitting you for like 7. 7 is actually a really good roll for that, I think. Wait, how can you not? You've got to be under 40% HP. If not, then it's just barely. And I am going to Hound's Harry because I don't want to waste a full attack on this guy. But I really wanted that guy to die as well. We could do this and then possibly 2. Let's go 1 HP. Okay, so we don't really have to stress. We got this. They might get like a double turn that might hurt us, but other than that, I think we're good on this one. There isn't really much to say about this one, honestly.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Wanted a nice short run, got a nice short run. I'm gonna beat the poop out of this guy. He resisted the bleed, really? Oh no. 1 damage. Right, so it's going
This
as
expedition
planned,
at least
I guess.
promises success.
If planning involved thinking that we would clear 3 rooms and that would be it. I really didn't think it was going to be such a short one. Give me the looties.
Wealth
Yeah, as long as we have
beyond
space, I mean, that's 1,200 we
awarded to
wouldn't
the
have had.
brave and the foolhardy alike.
I will keep going, my friend. I will keep going.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Wayne, you just sound so cool, man. I honestly thought one of those previous fights were going to be the hardest, but I think this one might have it beat. Oh, that would have been so nice. Because then I could have finished him off. And now our flagellant is like full HP. Come on, hit the flagellant. Hit him more. Hit him harder. Hit me more. I think he can take someone's stress and mark himself, which I think is actually a good play. Or he can just get crit for 17 and be knocked all the way into death's door. That could also very easily happen. Thank you. That was a very scary moment, and that is Darkest Dungeon. Can happen so easily. Okay, we do have 8 bleed on this guy. So I will do this, try and get a bit more on him, get a bit of damage going. He has 10 bleed, he has 13 HP, so this might be enough to kill him. There we go, okay. He should be dead. Guy at the back should be dead on his next turn. Beautiful dodge. We have nothing to worry about, guys. Did I say this game is hard? Did I say I'm bad at it? I meant it's easy and I'm good at it. I have officially just doomed myself by making that joke, because now it's going to be terrible and I'm gonna die. Oh no. Fever, where'd you run to? What music you guys into? You guys hate metal, love metal, rock,
Success
golden
so
oldies.
clearly in view.
What do we listen to in our free time?
Light?
Let me know, guys. I'm very curious. I have a lot of opinions about music, and
The way
modern
is
music,
lit,
and
the path is
pop,
clear.
and
We require only the strength to follow it.
this is just good, right? Yeah. Fever, where'd you run to?
The match is struck.
We don't have any
A
shovels,
blazing
so that is it.
star is born.
That is unfortunate,
The
but
pungent
I think
odor
all in all,
abates. The things
I'm
are
just gonna
driven
click so it
back
makes less noise.
for a time.
Hey, I clicked. 5,800. A bunch of deeds and things though, and I think I underestimate how valuable those actually are. You got syphilis? You got the Black Plague? Never mind, that run absolutely sucked. Took in strong years and this nonsense doesn't need to happen, but then look,
Shortage of air.
nonsense happens anyway.
Notable
There's nothing you can do to
absence of
stop
good
the
humor.
nonsense. Alright, so let's quickly do some treatments. I do not want you to have syphilis. Let's just get that done. And unfortunately, 10 scream for alcohol, fascinated with corpses. I'll take that off. I just want to keep our guys healthy as we explore and go through the levels. Are you kidding me? I'm literally leaving a spot open for a unit and I'm just not getting the units. Hey, blacksmith.
In the end,
Go.
every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
You're not wrong, Wayne. You're not wrong. Okay, now I want to sort by level again. Just so I can find everybody who needs to get these done. Oh no. For some odd reason I thought I was rich. Oh no, chat, we're screwed. We're screwed. This is what happens when I call the game too easy, because I do stupid things like that that makes it hard. The game itself isn't that bad. Now I have to somehow look for a short run that I can just like squeeze some money out of. Oh, this book is good, isn't it? Yeah, this book is good. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. And we are gonna take some semblance of an A team. Don't even think about not bringing the A team. Well, I'm not bringing the A team, Chad. All we need is a healer. All you need is love. Oh, we're at 40 minutes. Well, that means... yeah, I'll know exactly what that means. That means I'm going to finish equipping these trinkets. I'm going to say something stupid. And I'm going to let you guys go do whatever you're supposed to do today. But I think our runs have actually been going really well. Like we haven't had terrible times. I think. Yeah, Flagellant does not need to have his healing item equipped. I think we've actually just been having a really good time in this game, and I'm very excited just to get more of it done, just to play some more, get some more videos out. But anyway, guys, this has been a 40-minute episode now. Thank you very much for watching. I think this is episode 8. If you did enjoy, leave a like. It helps promote the channel a bit. And if you want to see more, hit subscribe. Other than that, I'll check you guys around. Have a good one.